and I am the co-founder of My Admission Card and president of AV Foundation. So today is the first time we are going live and doing a live podcast with Toronto Metropolitan University. So अगर मुझसे कोई भी गलती होती है तो प्लीज़ मुझे माफ़ करिएगा और मेरा साथ दीजिएगा. तो आज मेरे साथ इस स्टूडियो में मौजूद हैं टोरंटो मेट्रोपॉलिटन यूनिवर्सिटी के लास्ट ईयर स्टूडेंट जसमन. हाय जसमन, हाउ आर यू?
I'm good, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. एंड जसमन के साथ हमारे साथ निशी आहूजा जी हैं जो पूरा का पूरा टोरंटो मेट्रोपॉलिटन यूनिवर्सिटी संभालती हैं. So sorry for the disturbance, guys. We'll start with the questions. So Jasmine, can you just introduce yourself before we go into the question and answer section?
Absolutely. So, hi everyone. My name is Jasmant Singh. I'm a fourth year marketing management student at TMU, minoring in IT. I'm a president scholar for the university. I've been studying in Toronto for 4 years now, lived there and learned a lot. And I'm originally from New Delhi, born and brought up there. And yeah, that's a bit about me.
Oh, that's great to hear. And hi Nishi, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good, Nidhi. Thank you for inviting us.
So just as a protocol of a program, can you just introduce yourself first
Sure.
and how you get into this role and like
Yes, the background.
yeah.
Sure. Hi everyone, my name is Nishi Ahuja Bejal. I am the regional recruitment representative of Toronto Metropolitan University, Canada, which was formerly known as Ryerson University. My area of role is basically to help students from India to access education in Canada, specifically in TMU, your famous Toronto Metropolitan University, and I am a certified Canada counselor too. And I have a fair experience of more than 6 years in the industry, and it's good to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So how do you support a student normally sitting in India who is looking forward to apply in TMU?
So basically, I do fairs, like I participate in fairs, agent, I'm sorry. So I participate in fairs, in school engagement sessions. There are also agent, virtual sessions. We have peer-to-peer sessions for our own, wherein we bring in a student virtually from Toronto Metropolitan University, and the person addresses their journey to the incoming batch. So that's how my engagement has been. It's basically with all the stakeholders, agents, schools, parents, and even the school counselors too. So,
Okay. Okay. And what makes TMU a strong choice?
Well, a lot of things make TMU a strong choice. Firstly,
You
it
have
is
to choose top 5 points.
Okay.
Just take
perfect.
5 or 10.
Perfect.
maximum.
So first thing is there in Canada, which is the most rewarding destination in terms of immigration and of course work permit rights. Secondly, it's in Toronto, which is the most, like not even in Toronto, it's in the downtown Toronto, which is the most prime location. It's like a replica of Times Square in New York City. So that's the place that brings a lot of exposure to students, and also about being like having the best exposure, amazing education in terms of like any degree in Canada is like valid across the world. So that is about TMU, and all the programs in TMU, they have 100% experiential learning.
Okay.
So we make sure that students get their hands dirty and they are implementing what they have studied in the past 4 years, 2 years, varying where the co-op is placed. So that's that, and plus we also assist students with a concept called zone learning, wherein students they can collaborate with anyone across faculties, and they can we help students translate their business idea into a full-fledged business. So it can be in terms of helping them raising fund through sponsorship. So we help them with the sponsorship events, we help them with professional development workshops and things like that. So in a crux, Toronto is one-stop destination for anyone who's looking for exposure and a good country.
So if just say I'll become a Toronto Metropolitan University student,
Yeah.
so you'll help me raise fund for my podcast and stuff and all for my ideas.
I will definitely direct you to the right place where you
Okay.
can, so we do not handhold students, but we give you all the platforms so that you are by yourself, but you're getting the best resources, and then you can work it according to your, your needs.
So just when you have been sitting quiet, so I
Right.
thought of disturbing you now. So
Absolutely.
what makes you choose TMU? That's the number one question, because that's what students wants to hear. Look, everybody tells that their suite is the sweetest one. So
Right.
that's already came from Nishi madam. But as a student, what makes you choose TMU?
Absolutely. So I'll double down on some of the answers Nishi ma'am gave, but my first reason would be my program itself. I was very focused on what I wanted to study, and for me, I really wanted to study business but combine it with other things, and probably a minor in IT. When I looked into the business program at TMU, I realized it's a very big program. They have a lot of funding, they have a lot of case competitions, experiential learning opportunities, but that doesn't just mean jobs. That means, a case competition is something where you go to a company's office, solve a real problem of theirs, and get money for that. In fact, I did it in my first year. I was rewarded, and I met a company's partner and got a good amount of cash from the company itself. So that gives you a push, right? So it's the business program itself and the other opportunities. The other opportunities being it's in the core downtown area, and the university has a strong network to really connect you with people in the industry. Like if you think of the Deloitte, EYs, and KPMGs of the world, they're literally at a walking distance from a university, so you can meet partners from there, and they come regularly to the university as well. So that's a good, addition for all of those things.
But why Canada? Why the destination Canada?
I think I really learned why Canada more after going there.
Okay.
And the reason is it is a country built on immigrants that really celebrates immigrants. Like I did a co-op at this telecom company, and I learned that there are so many different people who I thought were just Canadian, right? They would seem to be white, but they were actually people from different parts of the world actively celebrating where they're from. So I think this is why Canada, because when you come to the country, you get to celebrate where you're from while embracing Canadian values and like learning there at the same time. So really supports in terms of immigration, and once you go there, you have a lot of opportunities as well.
So, like, whenever a student goes abroad, doesn't matter from which section of society he's from in India or whichever part he's from India, normally his parents are concerned. So, were your parents were concerned at the same time? And if yes, how their concern have been met?
Absolutely, my mom was quite concerned. My dad was also concerned about safety and transportation, right? Because number one, it's you can't drive a car there. So how do you go about things here and there? How do you do your groceries? How do you do things, and also safety? So for transportation, I'll say that in downtown Toronto at the university, we are literally located at the subway station, which was used to be called Dundas, and now the university station is actually called TMU station. So we have our very own subway station now. We have street cars. Think of them as big street vehicles that take you anywhere within the city, and they also have cycles. So I used to live on campus in my first